Hello, my beautiful Aries. Thank you so much for joining this monthly reading for February 2025. As usual, you know the trick. We're going to look at different areas of your life in the month of February. And of course, today we're going to use Oracle of the Mythic Heroes and Oracle of the Celestial Deities to read your different energy, your communication and interaction with the people around you, your career, as well as your relationship and love life. And of course, happy Chinese New Year, everybody. I wish everyone a prosperous and happy year of the snake. All right. So first of all, Aries, we're going to pull three cards. Let's have a look at your current energy for this month and your weakness or what could be blocking you. And then we're also going to look at your strengths and what could be helping you during this period of time. Okay. Very good. First card, we have got Medusa. Wow, Aries, time to break through. Time to really break through that stuckness, right? And walk out of your comfort zone to really believe in yourself again. Now, what could be blocking you is Venus, right? And what could be helping you, Aries, is Pluto, right? Very powerful energy in here. Now, first of all, Aries. Like what I mentioned earlier, Medusa is all talking about the time for you to really break through, to stay out of that stagnant energy. Now, when we talk about leaving the stagnancy, leaving the old behind you, one of the things that you do have to do is sometimes you do really need to know how to leave the entanglement that has been ensnaring you by the people around you or by your environment. What is actually stopping you from moving forward is this Venus energy. Now, for some of you guys, Aries, this could be about your entanglement in love because Venus is a Roman goddess of love and relationships. Now, if that's the case, I will really, advise you guys to leave the old relationships behind because there will be a very important transformation happening for you guys in the part of love and relationships in your life. Now, sometimes just in general, Venus is also talking about us maybe caring too much about what other people think, or maybe caring the image that we have created in other people's eyes. So sometimes, with this Medusa and the Venus energy as a combination, it tells you that it's important for you to know how to walk your own path and how to just place more importance and emphasis on your own decision about who you want to be and who you truly are. All right. Sometimes what I do realize about Venus is because we care so much about what other people think, whether we are appreciated, whether we are loved and liked by or accepted in general by other people. And thus, we could be feeling a little bit reluctant to take action, to make changes, right? And things like that. Now, what could be helping you in the month of February is Pluto, literally the god of transformation. All right. So for a lot of Aries people in February, you're really walking into this major change that is happening in your life. Now, for some of you guys, like what I said, this is literally about ending an old chapter in your love life and starting a new chapter. Maybe welcoming new love, new relationships, or maybe this is about you shifting your perspectives and shifting the way you see love and see relationships for you. All right. But either way, I actually feel that if this stuckness comes from love and relationships, I do feel that there is going to be a change, right, for the better for you guys. Now, if for those of you Aries who are watching this video, if you're not thinking about love and relationships, this could also be talking about your self-value because Venus also rules our value, our what we deem as important. And Pluto sitting in there is again talking about the destruction of the old value system and the rebirth of the new. All right. But of course, we're going to pull a little bit extra card to really clarify this energy for our Aries. All right. Now, we're going to pull three cards, all right, from the Mythic Tarot, right? And let's have a look at what could be happening in your communication and interaction with the people around you, and what's in your career, and also what's in your love life. Okay, very good. Now let's have a look. Thank you, universe, for our beautiful Aries people. First card we have got is Justice. Now, Justice, this card actually has a lot to do with relationships. Because if you study tarot, you will know this card is all about, it's ruled by Libra, right? Which is a relationship energy. More often than not, Justice is talking about you dealing with contract, dealing with commitments, right? So again, coming back to this relationship part, there's definitely a lot of you guys actually focusing on, we're talking about love, talking about relationships, talking about contract, talking about collaboration, right? Things like that. Now, of course, this is a general reading. Everybody's situation could be different. So apply this energy to what resonates with you. But either way, justice sitting in the middle is really talking about the key of communication in the month of February. It's about that kind of, serious commitment or serious relationship that you are trying to build or you are trying to discuss or you are trying to find out, right, in your life. Now, let's have a look at what's happening in your work and career. We have got the Tower card. Okay, very, very interesting. Now, again, this energy just reconfirms that the destruction of the old structure, right? This could be about old commitment or old relationships, old collaboration ends in the month of February. And thus, you are going to welcome sort of like something new. The Tower sometimes is a little bit inevitable, to be honest. It's a little bit like telling us that sometimes things just happen like as what it is, right? Certain things will not hold strong forever, and so we will need to naturally let it to decay, and so that we can have something new, right, to be reborn, to be regenerated in the process of pursuing true love or true relationships. Now, so with this energy, this could be saying that because we're talking about work, right? And so with this tower, with justice, definitely could be saying some kind of sudden changes happening within the work part. All right. Now let's have a look at what happening in love is we got Four of Cups. Okay. Now this energy is very interesting because it tells you that sometimes maybe there's going to be beautiful relationships for you, but you're not seeing it. Sometimes Four of Cups is talking about the things beyond what you know and beyond what you're aware of. Even though at this moment you don't have the evidence, you don't have something guaranteeing you, saying that there's going to be something amazing happening for you in love. And thus, this card more often than not is talking about, for example, boredom. Okay, we're talking about us just feeling everything's a little bit bland, if you know what I mean. Yeah, there's lack of excitement in the relationship part. And also on this card, we're seeing Psyche, okay, listening to her two sisters who are gossiping around her ear. This also, from what I'm seeing here, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, right? Try not to be swayed left and right, or try not to be influenced negatively too much by what you hear and what other people are saying to you. At the end of the day, you really have to believe in what you believe in and what you want to, um, what you deem as truth to you. Let's put it this way. All right. But in the positive note, the Four of Cups is really talking about opportunities that you're now seeing at this moment. Okay. Now, when we continue, going to pour a little bit more cards. Okay, let's see what other things are happening. I get a little bit more clarification. All right. Now we're gonna use a star code oracle. Okay, and let's see what's the energy in there. We're gonna give it a good shuffle. Okay, and let's see what's happening in these three different areas in your life. Thank you, universe. Please give us some. Oops. Sometimes when the cars get too excited and they just jump everywhere, right? All right, universe. Oh, don't be so too excited. All right. I mean, I know our Aries people are looking for guidance now. Thank you, universe. We need three cards, okay? For Aries communication and interaction, for their work career, and also for their love and relationship. All right. Thank you, universe. First card for communication, we have got solar flares activate. Yeah, so this is definitely saying that this is a period of time when things are going to happen related to relationships, contract, commitment, promises. All right. Now let's have a look at the career. We're having the fifth house passion. All right. So this could be about maybe some kind of change happening in the part of your creative expressions. So this could be about maybe your painting, your writing, anything related to your creativity. Okay, maybe some of you guys who are watching this, you are working on a project, right? You're working a project related to maybe like what I said, yeah, your artistic pursuit. Maybe this could be about writing, maybe this could be about music, right? Anything that you're doing, or sometimes even this could be related to sports, right? The things that you do that falls under the fifth house of your astrological wheel, which is your entertainment and hobby. Now, there could be some, things happening during this period of time, some sudden changes happening. Now, specifically, what I would say about this is that if you already, when certain things are happening, the change are occurring in your work, and it's important that you actually just let it be. Try not to fight against it, right? Accept it, and also tell yourself that if the old does not leave, the new things will never come to you. Okay. And this is again related to coming up to the Pluto energy. Yeah, what could be good for you, could be helping you, is really this the destruction of the old structure. So again, do not hold on to the old things. Do not hold back. All right. There's always beautiful future in front of us. Now, for our love and relationships, my beautiful Aries, we have got the first house arrival. Yeah. Now, this card has a lot to do with your presence, my beautiful Aries. The first house energy is all to deal with who you are and how you present yourself. So I think that if you are trying to attract love, attract relationships, and attract, healthy relationships, let's put it this way for you, it's very important that you really believe in your vision, right? Instead of listening to too many negative comments or gossips actually around there. The first house is about who you are, right? Sometimes it's also about how you present yourself to your love life. Like, for example, are you doing your best to attract positive people into your life, right? Sometimes it's about the impression that you're giving. With this group, right? One thing I would really say to you guys is don't be afraid to to show your beauty. Okay. Now, again, coming back to the top, Medusa Venus's energy could be saying that perhaps love hasn't worked for a while for you. Maybe if you're single, maybe you've been single for a long time, or you could be going through just some really challenging relationship things. And the first house tells you that don't give up on yourself, right? When things are hard and challenging, or when your experience has told you that, okay, nothing really worked in the past, what are you ready to build in you, right? This is more about your identity and the new form of yourself, and so that you can bring this into the future. So this is actually quite important from my perspective. All right. By the way, in your work zone, you got double seven in here. Yeah. You got the tower, which is number 16, that goes to seven. You got the fifth house passion, it's number 43, and that also goes to seven. Double seven in tarot means news. So I do feel that there's gonna be some important news coming to you regarding the change right happening in your career anyway. But again, this is just about being open to it and honor the opportunity of change when it comes to you. All right. Oh, let me have a further look. Right, now we're gonna pull one last card from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes. All right, let's just get some final guidance and see what Aries people can do during the months of February, right? And what's the general guidance and advice for you guys? Thank you, universe. Just one card for our beautiful Aries. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Just one card. And we have got the Penelope Faith. This is so beautiful. And this is exactly what I said to you earlier. Do you believe in that? Do you believe in that beautiful future you will be able to create, right? Sometimes Penelope's story can really give us the encouragement that we need. Just for some of you guys who don't know this woman, Penelope, in Greek mythology, long story short, her husband, Odysseus, went to the war, and she didn't hear from him for 20 years. But she somehow believed that her husband will come back. Somehow she believed that their relationship was not finished. And so at the end of the day, Odysseus came back from the war, and it was a happy ending. They had a beautiful reunion. So this card is really telling you that sometimes, even though we don't have a guarantee and we don't have the divine appearing in front of us and saying, I guarantee that this will happen for you. So relax. And just go through your journey. Maybe we're constantly worried about what if things, don't happen for me? What if I don't have it? Or what if, or certain things that I'm afraid of happens to me? I think this card is all talking about bringing that sense of faith actually into your life, and know that good things will always come to you if you have always been trying your best. All right. Very beautiful energy. I love this energy. This reading ended with a Penelope, this beautiful card. All right. Also, one thing that I want to say is that during this month, the full moon, okay, full moon in Leo, because we're having new moon in Aquarius last month, right? Coinciding with Chinese New Year. So a full moon in Leo is going to happen around, let's say, February, maybe the 12th, maybe 13th. So I check your calendar. And this card, Penelope, is ruled by Leo. So I do feel that more towards sort of like February the 12th, 13th, 14th, there could be some major improvement and also some kind of renewed hope and a renewed vitality actually coming back to you. All right. Very good. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aries. Remember, if you enjoy the reading, subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it with the people you care about. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys very soon in the next reading session. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.